Everyone talks about the things that you should do to not be poor anymore. But today I want to do something a little bit different. I want to talk about the things that you should do to be poor. And the reason why I want to do this is because if you just do the opposite of what I say today, well, you'll have everything that you need to be successful. I have very traditional Indian parents. My parents are from a state in India called Punjab, and growing up I was always told, don't talk about money, don't worry about money, and don't think about money. And the reason why is because in my culture, money is one of those things that you just kind of ignore. It's kind of a taboo topic because greed is a very bad thing, something you want to avoid in my culture. But at the same time, I saw how hard my parents had to work. I saw my dad working 7 days a week. For my dad, Christmas and Thanksgiving were great times of the year because during Christmas and Thanksgiving, most traditional Americans were taking time off. For my dad, if everybody else is not working, it's time for him to work. And so I saw how hard my parents were working to get paid. Now, I was never poor. I never had to worry about money. But I saw how hard my parents were working to get paid. But at the same time, I'm being told not to talk about money, not to worry about money. So things just didn't add up for me. This led me to go off on my own financial education journey. But what I learned along the way is that if you want to be poor, there's only 7 things that you got to do. And number 1 is you got to tell yourself that money is important and money doesn't matter. It's super easy that when the topic of money comes up to just create a smoke screen. People start talking about finances, they start talking about bills, they start talking about investments, and just say money doesn't matter. Money's not important, money's not everything, and just dodge the topic because now you don't have to stress about it, you don't have to think about it, and you can just live your life not worrying about your bills, not worrying about your money because who cares? It's just money. And this is a great transition to number 2, which is you just spend all of your money because of course money's not that important, so might as well just spend it and enjoy your life. Next time your kids want to go on a vacation that you can't afford, just put it on your credit card. Why would you want to wait to actually be able to afford that Louis Vuitton bag? You've been working so hard this year, you deserve it. Just open a charge card. And why would you want to put money aside for the future when tomorrow's not guaranteed? Go out and buy that new Beamer today. See, here's the thing. Broke people are always thinking about yesterday's bills, while rich people are always thinking, what can I do with my money today to have more income tomorrow? Number 3, make sure you blame everybody else for your problems. Don't take any of the responsibility for yourself. You create your own reality. So if you believe that it's the government's fault that you're broke, you're right. If you believe that it's your greedy corporation's fault that you're stuck at a job that you hate, you're right. If you believe money is evil, you're right. This rectangular piece of paper is so disgusting. Ugh. Here's the key though. Make sure you listen to this carefully. You have to blame everybody else for your problems, but the key here is you don't want to actually take any responsibility for it. You have to make sure that you keep blaming, and do nothing about it. Number 4 is you should expect other people to take care of you. Why in the world would it be your responsibility to take care of your own self? Why in the world would it be your responsibility to take care of your family? And why in the world would it be your responsibility to take care of your community? You shouldn't ask that from yourself. Ask everybody else to take care of you. Ask the government to take care of you. Ask your boss to take better care of you. Everybody else should take better care of you, and you should have no responsibility for yourself. To be honest, why should you have to pay for everything? Can't somebody else pay for that? Other rich people, maybe the government, they have a lot of money. Can't they pay for these things for you? Can't they pay for your bills? And on that note, why should I even have to work? There's so much money already in the world. Why do I have to go to work and spend my time working for somebody else to get paid? The money's already there. Shouldn't somebody just give it to me? Number 5, do not work to improve your career or your income. If you feel like you've already reduced your expenses and you have no other ways to cut your costs and you're still struggling financially, do not go out and work harder to try to increase your income. Why would you want to work harder at your job? Why would you want to try to get a raise? Why would you want to try to get a career change? Why would you want to go invest in a certificate? And why in the world would you want to try to start a business? You should not try to go out and actually increase your income to increase your status in life. Why would you want to do that? Just settle where you are and follow what I said earlier. Just complain, blame everybody else, and ask for everybody else to take care of your finances. Number 6, don't invest your money because it's a scam and only rich people can make money through investing. I'm a pretty experienced investor. I've been investing for 9 months. And in my professional investing career where I've lost money, what I've learned is that the markets are manipulated. They're manipulated by rich people. They're manipulated by Wall Street, they're manipulated by the government, and they're manipulated by the Federal Reserve Bank. It's impossible for the regular person to make any money, which is why it's a scam for regular people, which is why the only people that can make any money in the markets, which is why the only people that can make any money from their investments are rich people, because they have more money. They control the system. So there's no point for regular people to try to put their cash aside and actually invest it, because you're just going to lose money in this manipulated, rigged system. You should just go out and enjoy this money and at least have a nice life. And number 7, don't take any risks. Not only can you lose your money, but you can also lose your time. People like you can't make it in this world, so why try? Why try to put your money or your time into a losing endeavor where you know you're going to lose? It's a risk. Plus, if you actually happen to succeed, which is not possible, but if you happen to succeed and you make money, well then you're going to have more people like me who just say, you should pay for my life. You should be responsible for my life, and you should be responsible for every other problem in the world. Why would you want to do that? There you have it, a step-by-step blueprint on how to be poor. I don't make this video to be offensive, but rather just to be more educational, because the reality is being poor is a mindset more than it is a bank balance. And once you can change this, you can change your bank balance. But it's harder to change this than it is to change your bank balance. Once you can change your mindset, well, it's easier to change your bank balance, because now you have the mindset to actually change your life. Now the reality is, if you want to change your life, you got to start here, which means just do the opposite of what I talked about in this video. And as soon as you start doing that, you're going to see a whole new world of opportunity that opens up right in front of you. But you can't see the opportunity if your mind is shutting off the opportunity. This is how financial planning looks in the majority of households in America. You go to work and you get paid, you make money. Then the next thing that you do is you pay taxes, and then you spend money, and then you wonder where all your money went. This is why so many people are broke, because they have no plan